Hi, this is Lori Kornblum, and I am going to create a short video about how to attach a Career Essentials rubric to an assignment or to a grading column. This is MATC's ZERD 204, which is a class designed for MATC instructors on how to use Career Essentials. So now I'm in the Career Essentials class, and I'm going to go into the last week of the class. And let's say that I want to attach a Career Essential to an assessment. So my week 3 assessment is attaching a syllabus for your class showing Career Essentials. Let's just take that one. So I'm going to go into the assignment. I'm going to edit the assignment. And I'm going to scroll down. And I have my whole assignment up here. And so now I'm going to say add rubric. Since I've already imported a rubric from MATC's Career Essentials into the class, I just say select rubric. So I have a whole bunch of rubrics here. Since this is communication to students, I think the Career Essential for this would be technological competency because this is a very technological class. We don't really have Career Essentials in this class, but I'm going to select Technological Competency. I'm going to say Submit. And then I can say to OK if I want the rubric's maximum points as a point value. I don't want that, and the reason is that that it has different points. Okay, so I just say Cancel, and then I can say I can go into here. If I want to delete it, I say remove. If I want to view it, I click here. And in this case, it has different point values. And then the question is, well, do I really want those point values? So I'm going to do some editing. But first I'm going to check I want to use it for secondary evaluation. Or let's just say I want to use it for grading. Then I can say OK. But I always like to show it to students, so I say yes. And then I'm going to edit the technological competency. So there's different ways that you can edit these rubrics. In this rubric, you do not want to add rows or columns. You have to use MATC's rubrics. But instead of doing it by points, you can say it is a percent. And that way, you can use your own level of points. So again, let's review that. So you can do points, or you can click on this and do percent, and then everything is according to a percentage. And then you can say submit. And that way, this point is worth, it should be worth 10 points. So I'm going to change that for 10. But then when I grade students, since it's done by percentage, it works out fine. So again, when you do your grading, I'm just going to change it. So when you do your grading, you can only grade this assignment if somebody submits something to the assignment. So then what we're going to do is submit it, and that will, there is a submission button down at the bottom, which I can't get to show up on your screen. There it is. No, it's not showing up. So I'm clicking submit, and then that's fine. Well, what happens if you have a student or a kind of class where you really don't have a particular assignment that you want to grade by, or you may have an oral performance, or you may have a presentation, but it's not with a written submission and you don't want to attach it to the assignment. So this is what you do, is you go into your grade center, you look at the full grade center, and you say create a column, and I'm going to call this CE technological competency. And then I put in the description, this is the Career Essential for evaluating students in this class, okay? And we can do it by score, we can do a percentage, we can put it by SOR or percent the same way, secondary display, category, and then I do not want to include this in the Grade Center calculations, but I do want to show it to the students. You can choose to do either way. Let's just say this is worth 10 points, okay? So we're going to click the Submit button, and then we're going to go all the way to the end, and we see here's the Career Essentials Technological Competencies. And then when you would have students, you would actually grade them according to that Career Essential, and I have another video on how to do the grading of students. So this is a video on how you link this to a grading column so you don't need a student submission, and linking it to a grading column that does show a student submission. And that is the end of this video.